the catalogs, a very high-end retailer for luxury, for our landscape, as I'd like to call it.
Luxury for landscape, I love that.
Yes, and Nancy Brandmuller is here with me, and she's brought from Plow Hearth these beautiful glass totems that are really cool. They look like these jeweled balls, these spheres. You're going to get a set of 2 of them in your choice of color, and there's different ways to hang them, which is really nice to have the options and how to display them. For the first time ever, we're able to offer the spheres for less than $20, which is a great price point.
That's a really great
for Plow
price.
Hearth.
Exactly. And you know, you're getting quality. When you're talking about Plow Hearth, you're getting something that's unique, that's distinctive for your garden, that's going to help your garden be set apart, but also something that's really beautifully made. And these look like something that you're going to see at that juried craft show, something that's so different that you want to put in your garden to kind of accent the flowers that you already have there. And especially now, you know, a lot of places in the country, the flowers are just starting to come up. So this is a great way to add a little bit of height because they're about 29 inches tall. Whether you have them in this style, and you could do both ways, or if you display it on a shepherd's hook, they're right about 29 inches tall.
And the shepherd's hook is really coming
and they
with
come with
the totems.
it, yeah.
So,
exactly.
And that's how you're going to use the shepherd's hook to display it different ways. So let's go through the color choices so they know exactly what to order.
So what we have in front of me right here is our blue and purple color. And so then in the center, it's pink and green, even though there's a little bit of orange right in here. So don't be confused, pink and green. And then in front of you is our blue and green choice.
The blue and green choice.
And you get 2.
Which is nice.
Exactly.
Blue and green, my most limited, just so you know.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. And you get the way to display it both ways. So let me show you how you do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm showing it right here like as a totem where I'm just screwing in the bottom portion of the shepherd's hook into the bottom of these totems right here. I'm gonna take this one off here because this is what you do. You have a loop right here. This is like the little loop part. You're gonna unscrew that, and that's when you unscrew that, you're gonna be able to put it onto the bottom portion of this, and you just don't use the shepherd's hook part, okay? If you want to do it like a shepherd's hook, then you leave this little O-ring on here. And you just put your 2 pieces of the shepherd's hook together, slide your little totem hanging down, and there you go. Now, you also can use this like hanging off a hook. If you have like an arbor and maybe you have some wisteria growing on that and you'd like to add a little shimmer and shine, you can go ahead and hang these on any hook that you want to.
Well, this reminds me of Christmas ornaments, the finials that I add to my Christmas tree, because it's nice to have the regular round ornaments that we all use, but you want to sprinkle in the linear as well with it. You want to have the different shapes. That really creates that premier designer look. And we do it for Christmas trees. We see it in the beautiful catalogs. Let's do it for our outdoor space in the garden. Absolutely. I love, again, you have your choice. Maybe one year, this is how you do it. You do it in the totem style. Those totems, by the way, are about 14.5 inches. Maybe next year, then you use the shepherd's hook. You create a whole different look. You always get to change it up.
Exactly.
And it's color,
one of each
it's jewelry for the garden.
It is. You know, and it's height, too. This is going to be about the size of what you would see a lily, maybe like your daylilies or something. And I love to kind of mix these in with some of your flowering plants so that you have that little bit of shimmer. So maybe you have stock or you have, you know, lilies or something. Tuck these in around there so that you see just kind of this architectural look. It's almost like a reflecting ball too. You know those gazing balls that you have in your garden? So I'm going to take this flower and I'm going to put it up around here. Hopefully you can see it, you know, reflecting. So it's going to reflect the beauty of your garden as well. So you're not only going to see the beautiful shape here of all of these glass balls, and these are glass, and your shepherd's hook is metal, but you're also going to see the reflection of your garden in these, and you're going to see them across your whole yard. They're so shimmery and beautiful when the sun shines on them. I have them tucked right now behind an azalea little bush that's starting to flower, but it's young. It's only a year old. Excuse me. So I don't have a lot of height, and I wanted to add some height, so this added a little bit of height in my garden.
And the color that we don't necessarily get early on, especially in April and May, and we have to wait for June, so this is the easy way to fill up that space. Remember, this is the first time that you're getting these for less than $20. This is an $8 savings, and this is a premier, you know, outdoor living company, Plow Hearth. They have been around for how many years now?
40 years.
40 years it's been. And again, it's prestige decor and items for your outdoor space. So to get it under $20 for 2 of them in your choice of color, and the blue colors happen to be the runaway hit so far. So So I think it's because it's hard to find blue flowers or plant that, and we already have our pinks and our yellows, so this is a great way to add a non-traditional color for our yard.
Exactly. You know, it's a nice contrast too to the pinks and the lavenders that are going on right now, especially your blue and lavender one. That'll pull out the lavender and pinks that are going on in spring right now. You see a lot of pinks and lavenders, so that's really nice. But I love the flexibility of this, that you can just put that one bottom portion of your pole into that stack of glass balls and make it into this totem shape. But also Plow and Hearth included the shepherd's hook portion, so that if you wanted to hang it and get that look, kind of like, you know, you were saying, sort of like the hanging off a Christmas tree look, then you just put the shepherd's hook together and just put this right on there. But again,
and
if you want to...
Wait, you know what I was thinking as you're standing here? I'm thinking, if I had a tree and say I was going to do a party, I would love to just use the hook and hang them on the different branches
Wouldn't that be beautiful?
In the tree to have them hanging low, because they're lightweight enough that I think, you know, just a good twig or branch will be able to hold them up, at least for the party. Maybe not the whole summer, but they're really lightweight.
Yeah, they're not flimsy at all, but they're nice. Oh, you can. You know,
I don't have to worry about the elements.
Plow and Hearth makes sure that you can leave things out during all kinds of weather, so they've tested that to withstand the elements. And so, you know, it's a great flexible piece. So you can kind of move them around, put them in potted plants, put them out in your garden. You know, you can even put them on inside, you know, if you have some plants inside. But either way you choose, either you use it as a shepherd's hook or with just the stake, you're getting two, and you get both ways to display it. So lots of flexibility and beauty.
Less than $20. It's a great price point, especially for Plow and Hearth. Again, if you're looking for prestige, that elevated home, you always go to Plow and Hearth. M52143 is your item number. More than 100 now spoken for. Grab your color that you like before they're gone, because there is no reorder. Nancy, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Great to see you.
Seeing you. Great to see you. So coming up, we were talking about the cottage farms that maybe you've been buying. Maybe yours have just arrived and you're going to start planning. The man behind Cottage Farms, Philip Watson, who's always here with us, is going to be in the show. And he's going to bring you the book that he created called Garden Magic. This is such a great inspiration book, a great coffee table book for the person who loves to garden. Great gift. Can't wait to show you. It's the creations he has made for his very well-to-do clientele. And it's less than $20 for you today. So he'll be up in just a bit. But as fabulous as Philip Watson is, equally, or maybe just a smidge more fabulous, because she is my gal pal, Barbara King is here with me, and she brings us something that really can make the biggest impact, I think, when it comes to decorating your outdoor space. It's a rug.